Well, good morning. Today is Sunday, August. Boy, we're rushing the season, Sandy. We're rushing. That's just how fast July's going past. Just seems like it's already August. But today is Sunday, July 28th, and we have some birthdays. First off, I'd like to apologize. I sang to the wrong Jordan yesterday. It's Jordan Russell, who's Tracy Russell's son. So, Jordan, I apologize. Your birthday was yesterday, but I didn't sing to you. I sang to the wrong Jordan. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jordan. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you had a great birthday, and I apologize that I was wrong. It's also Deanne Barnes' birthday, so Deanne, Deeann, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Deanne. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Jennifer Hill, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jennifer. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And it's also Candy, and the name of her channel is Sassy Apple. So Candy, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Candy. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope you all have a great, great birthday, but I have a special birthday for Jackson. Is it Juan or One? W-O-N. Jackson, J-A-X-T-O-N. He is 5 years old today, and he always sings Cha-Cha-Cha along with me. I'm wondering if he's going to sing Cha-Cha-Cha along with his birthday song today. We'll see. You got to let me know. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jackson. Happy birthday to you. Cha-Cha-Cha. Well, I hope you have a great birthday, Jackson. Cha-cha-cha to you. I hope you all have a great, great birthday. But we have an anniversary. Today is Art and Judy Boone, B-O-O-N. Well, a minute, I got that wrong. B-R-O-O-N. Oh my gosh, I can't read my writing. That's sad. But Art and Judy, today is your first anniversary. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Happy, 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 happy anniversary. Well, I hope you have a great anniversary. I am so sorry about mixing up your last name. Let me go look. I gotta look. I was way off. It's Brown. Let me show you what I wrote. That doesn't look anything like Brown, does it? Well, I hope you both have a great anniversary, Art and Judy. Brown. Such an easy last name, too. Boy, I even had to ruin that. Usually I can't pronounce the last name. But how can you not pronounce Brown? Oh, my goodness. Today, just going to sit back here and read. I'm half done with my book. Oh, my gosh, I really like this book, Malibu Rising. I was reading really well at a good pace, and then I was kind of getting tired, so I thought I'm going to watch some YouTube videos. And they were long. Edie's was an hour and 15 minutes, I think. Jones was 55 minutes. Roy's was 53 minutes. And then I caught up on Valerie's, which ended up being close to 45 minutes. And then I caught up on Terry Weeks's, and that was another 45 minutes. And then Mary Fran, I watched Mary Fran's. Mary Fran, don't give up. Don't feel like a fraud. We all go through that. We all do. Look at me. I was I'm still trying to be a weight loss channel, and like she was saying, she's been trying since 2006. She's been on YouTube. Well, I've only been on YouTube off and on, not steady until about 2018, but pretty much off and on since 2016. And I'm still trying, Mary Fran. I'm going to be 74 on my birthday, and I've been trying for the last 54 years. So it's a struggle we all deal with, and don't ever think of yourself as a fraud. Just please don't think of yourself as a fraud, because it's just a daily struggle. Some people it comes easy. Most people it doesn't. I would say that less people are in the very, very, very minimum bottom of the scale. We all have that one friend that can eat anything and everything and not gain a pound. We can just look at something and gain 3. So, Mary Fran, never, never, never think you're a fraud. Don't. Please don't. But Sophia's going to come over and cut the grass. Christy's going to come and clean the house. I'm going to read. Like I said, I got half done. It's a really, usually I don't like books that jump back and forth, but this one goes back, like when they were, like now, and then back to when their parents met, to when they were kids, it goes back and forth. And you know what? I like it. It kind of puts the whole story in perspective. So I would recommend the book, Malibu Rising. I do like it. I'm going to finish it today, I know that. And then it's quite warm out here already. It's 11 o'clock, and no, it's after 11. It's 11:45. I open up the patio door to come out. Well, I have the air conditioning on because Christy's coming to clean the house. It's supposed to get hot this week anyhow, and so I thought, who wants to clean and heat? So I turned the air on, and I opened up the door to come out, and a wall of heat hit me. It's nice because there's a nice breeze, as you can see, but it's right now, and it's not even noon. It's 85 degrees. So we're supposed to have a heat wave this week. We're having a heat wave, a tropical heat wave. The temperature's rising. It isn't surprising. It isn't surprising. It's summer. So anyway, they're going to come over, and so it's the index is high with the it's at 66, which means it's humid, even though there's a nice breeze, which makes it even nicer. But I don't mind the heat. It's the humidity that usually gets me. But we also know I don't like the air conditioning, so I'm kind of happy being outside just in the weather as it is. And I'll sit out here as long as I can, probably until October, and then I'll be sentenced to the house for the winter months again. We do have a fire pit that now that we don't have the pool, I can move the fire pit over to the area. I couldn't, because of this tree behind me, I could never have it on my patio because the tree would have caught on fire from the embers that would be blowing off of it. So I can have a little fire. We'll see how that works. But yeah, not much going on. My cousins are coming next week, so I'm looking forward to that. Mary's still trying to decide if she's going to move back to her house or stay with her apartment. It kind of makes sense. Her house is like half the payment of what the apartment is. But if she can get it, safe, we'll see how that goes. But we'll see. And then Barb needs your prayers. If you can pray for Barb. They're supposed to release her from the rehab, and she's not ready to be she doesn't feel she's ready to be released. They feel she is. But she doesn't want to. So say some prayers that they'll figure out a loophole that she can stay a little bit longer. And I guess that's it. Not much what's going on. When Sophia gets here, I'll get her on the camera. I will get her on the camera, and I will try to get Christy. She's going to be all hot and sweaty from working, so don't hold your breath on Christy. But we'll see about that. We'll try. How's that sound? We'll try. But if I don't have them on, we'll talk again tomorrow. But if I do, you'll get to see them, and then we'll still talk again tomorrow. So hopefully I'll see you then. We'll see. You're seeing me already. I guess we're not waiting until tomorrow. We're gonna discuss this right now. I had to tell you about my dream. I woke up this morning when Jim got up at 9:30, and I went to the bathroom, and then I went to lay back in the bed, and I was going to play some games on my phone, and I just was kind of laying there, and the next thing I know, I heard the grandfather clock chime in 11. I thought, oh my gosh, you slept another hour and a half. I went to bed at 3, so in my defense, I probably needed a little bit more sleep. But anyway, I had the weirdest dream between 9:30 and 11. I dreamt that Jim and I were going to the original Pancake House, which is in Grosse Pointe, Michigan, which is where we always went. I always like when I go there, I always think, because my father, that was his favorite restaurant. My father used to go there all the time. He used to bring the nuns from the church there all the time. And he would never sit in a booth. He'd always sit in a table because my father was a big man. And every time we sit there, I'm thinking, and I always mention it to Jim every single time. And he's just used to it now. And I always say, and it seems like it's the original furniture. It really does, because it was really well-built furniture. But I know it's not. But it really seems like it is, because they follow the same theme. I should put it that way. That when they replace the furniture, they replace the furniture with the exact same kind of furniture, if they're replacing it at all, because the booths are the original booths. They really are. Maybe they've been reupholstered, but they're not. The whole aspect of the restaurant is the same. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Every time I sit down in there, I always think my dad might have sat in this very same chair at this very same spot, looking out that very same window. Just brings a good memory. My mother didn't go. My mother went with them too, but it wasn't like, it was my dad's restaurant, if that makes any sense. And so I just always feel them right inside my heart, more so on that day when I would go. Anyway, a little back history on the Pancake House. But so I dreamt that we were going there, and it was under construction, and Jim dropped me off in the front, and the doors were boarded up like you see when something's under construction, but it said open for business. So I open up the door, and I go in the door, and I walk in, and it's like elaborately decorated, but there's like this long hallway that you got to go down, and I'm thinking, well, this makes sense because there's always a line. No matter when you go, you always have to stand in line because it's a small little restaurant, and the weekends are the worst, obviously, but even during the week, there's always a line. So I thought, well, this makes sense to have this nice hallway for this long wait that you're going to have to get into this Pancake House. So I go down the hallway, and then I had to make a turn, and then go down another long straight hallway, and I go, oh, I like the pancakes, but I wouldn't wait this long. And then I go and I take another left, and it's another hallway. But then there's like pretty decorations, pictures, and stuff like on the wall to look at. And then I get there, and I somehow walk right past the opening of where the restaurant actually is, and I open up another door, and it's the bathrooms. And I'm thinking, I don't think you'd have to go through the bathrooms to get to the Pancake House. And so I come back out, and I find the opening, and I'm thinking to myself, oh, Jim's never going to find this. But anyway, so then I get there, and the hostess said, are you Canadian or American? And I said, American. And she says, oh, okay. So then she grabs some menus, and then it's like a long, long banquet table. And everybody doesn't have their own tables. Everybody sits at the same table. And Chad Lowe, and I think the reason I was thinking Chad Lowe, because Jim and I watched the Pete Rose special or documentary about him trying to get into the Hall of Fame. Side note, the man should be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, I know that what he did was bad. He was betting on baseball. But he brought up a good point. He said if he would have beat his wife, or if he would have been taking steroids, or if he would have been beating people up, they would have just given him a suspension, and then they would have been back on. But he's like the all-time hitter. He beat Ty Cobb and everything, and he's not in the Hall of Fame. He should be in the Hall of Fame. But he's his own worst enemy. He lies more than Trump, if that's even possible. He just lies and lies and lies and lies and lies, and he believes his lies, which I think if you're that type of person, you do believe what you say. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So they sit me down, and Chad Lowe says, well, you can sit at our table here. Why don't you sit over there? So I sit down, and everybody at the table except for one person is smoking. And I'm thinking, oh, they must have sat me on the Canadian side, because I don't know that they don't. I mean, I'm sure that in Canada, that you can't smoke there either. But anyway, I thought, I don't know if I didn't think you could smoke in a restaurant, because in Michigan you're not allowed to smoke in the restaurants, and or the bars, which I thought, well, the bars are going to lose all kinds of business once you can't smoke. No, if you want to drink, you're going to drink. They're all standing outside holding their bottles and their liquor and all that, smoking out in the patio. They're still drinking, they're still smoking. But anyway, so there's this one lady at the table that sat kind of kitty corner across from me to the left, and she was complaining about everybody smoking, and she was like waving her hand. And the whole time I'm thinking, because Jim quit smoking back in 2007 when Christy stopped smoking, and or was it 2000? Well, somewhere just before Christy was trying to get pregnant. She wanted to be smoking when she was pregnant. She got married in. When did she get married? 2000. She got married in 2008, so it must have been in 2008 that Jim quit smoking. But he likes being around smokers because he inhales the smoke, because he loves the smell of the smoke. And so I thought, oh, Jim's going to love this. And so the lady kept like waving her hands and blowing the thing. And Chad Lowe says, okay, everybody on the count of 3. And everybody took a big inhale of their smoke, and then they all blew it at the woman. And then I woke up. Weird. I have the weirdest dreams. And what's even weirder is I always remember my dreams. I don't know how many people remember their dreams, but I always seem to remember my dreams. And that was a weird dream. I don't understand it. I really don't. But such is my life. Dreams, weird, whether they're normal or abnormal, I have them all the time. So I was going to tell you something else that I thought I was going to stop and rethink it, and I couldn't think of what it was. Let's take a moment so I can think if I can remember what it was I was going to say. I know it has something to do with the smoking. Oh, I know what it was. See, unfortunately, when you get older, your thought shut up, Sandy, before you forget again. Jim always said that whenever I would complain about the smoke, he would say, "You can't smell the smoke." And I go, "Jim, we can smell the smoke. It's like I'm smoking myself." And he said, "You are crazy. You cannot smell the smoke." Now that he doesn't smoke, he apologized. He said, "You're right. I can smell the smoke." I don't know why I ever doubted you. Don't ever doubt me. Well, nah, we'll see. But see, anyway, like I said, things kind of, if you worry about them too much, then that's when it gets to be a problem. I know that eventually, maybe like in the middle of the night, I'll wake up and go, "Oh, that's my thought 5 o'clock last night." It'll come back sooner or later. No worries. At least for me, hopefully, always. Now I'm going to say once again, unless we're in Christy and Sophia get on here, I'll talk to you tomorrow. And there's the landscaper.
Gotta make some money.
She's got to make some money, money, money.
I'm gonna hang out with my friends soon.
Yeah.
We're gonna go walk around.
The mall?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe go to the fair.
I put the air conditioning on because the last time Sophia was here and cut the grass, she complained to her mom, but not to me, about how hot my house was. But what did I bring you?
Oh, you brought me some Starbucks.
I bought her a Starbucks Frappuccino. There's the house cleaner over there. Did you notice the air is on? There. Complete. Talk to you tomorrow.